Thank you so much for staying here on the JoyNews channel. This is News Desk with me, Bernice Abubedulan. So quickly, we'll cross over to the Independence Square, where the Information Ministry is having a press briefing. Among others, we expected to hear some updates on the coronavirus pandemic and arrangements made for the swearing-in ceremony on January 7.
And the partners in the pest and vector industry to undertake the nationwide disinfection of all our educational institutions and schools as they prepare to reopen on January 15, 2021. In this regard, we have procured a wide range of state-of-the-art disinfection vehicles and equipment, including 50 atomizing vehicles, 10 street disinfection trucks, 5,000 motorized spraying machines, 5,000 knapsack spraying machines, 100 disinfection drones, and 5,000 handheld spraying machines. In terms of workforce, Zoomlion alone can boast of over 7,000 spraying gangs across the country who have been well trained with skills and the art of disinfection by the internationally recognized Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. In order to share our professional experiences, we have also established an association with a primary objective to control pests and vector and diseases through fumigation and disinfection. The association is referred to as the Pest and Vector Control Association of Ghana, which is also known as PVAG for short. This association has over 10,000 spraying men ready to serve Mother Ghana when called upon. Last year, Zoomlion, through its implementing agencies, Vector Pest Ghana Limited, and other government agencies, disinfected over 6,000 markets, 31,450 schools, various public places, including over 5,000 churches and mosques, all airports, regional centers, as well as military and police centers across the country against COVID-19. COVID-19 is still with us, and we need to continuously plan and build our human resource and logistical capacity to prevent its spread through effective disinfection and good hygiene. The theme of the event today, as aptly states, is making Ghana safer and healthier. We believe that these nationwide disinfection exercises, which are being undertaken by WHO recommended chemicals and technical advice from Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, for the training and guidance has the potential of sustaining the gains made in containing the spread of the COVID-19 and make our public places safe for life to bounce back to normalcy. We in the private sector continue to pledge our commitment to supporting any government initiative that will help to make Ghana a safe and healthy environment to attract investors. On this note, I wish to commend the organizers of this exhibition for making this possible, and I wish you all a happy new year. Our appreciation also goes to other partners such as the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research and members of PVAG for their input and support. Let me end by thanking the television stations, radio stations, and print houses, and other online media platforms for their continuous support. Thank you all for your attention, and may the good Lord bless us all and make our homeland Ghana strong and healthy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please once again give her a round of applause. The Managing Director of Zoomlion Ghana Limited, Mrs. Gloria Enti. Shortly, we will be led by the Minister for Sanitation, accompanied by some ministers to inspect a parade while we also take a look at the cars, the machines and equipment that have contributed in our fight against COVID-19. While we prepare to receive the Sanitation Minister, let me also announce that there are stands here for our exhibition. And the exhibition is being championed by the Pest and Vector Control Association of Ghana. So the membership includes GEM Intercontinental Ghana Limited from Tema. There's the Lifa McLean Pest Control, the Makar Facility Services, Vector Pest Ghana Limited, Metropolitan Waste and Allied Service, the Barrick Pest Control Services, Kenem Consult Limited, Blue Run Pest Control, the Infotech Royal Systems, as well as the Pest of Ghana Limited. Some of these companies have stands at the far end where the canopies are. So after the ceremony, please, you can walk in there and have a look at some of the materials and logistics that they use in their operations. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, let's welcome the Minister for Sanitation, the Honorable Mrs. Cecilia Abnadapa, for her speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. This will be just a few remarks. Member of the Council of State, colleague ministers of state, deputy ministers of state, members of parliament, executive chairman and board members of the JOSPON group of companies, ESPA members, NIME, NAME, MMDCEs, security agency heads, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed the day the Lord has made, and we'll all rejoice and be glad in it. We all know the reason for our gathering. We are here to witness and to look at the state-of-the-art equipment being used by ESPA members led by the Zoom Lion group of companies. It's always good to have a first-hand view of what they are doing and to see the equipment they are working with. I must use the opportunity to commend the Zoom Lion group of companies for investing heavily in these equipments to do the work that they are contracted to do. We, as a ministry, stand in solidarity with the Zoom Lion group of companies and also other ESPA members to do their work in the sanitation area. We have initiated the recycling projects in all 16 regions of the country. We have also partnered with them to do special cleansing and cleaning of all our major cities. We have also done, for the first time in the history of this nation, special evacuation of age-old refuse dumps, some as old as 100 years. There has also been a collaboration in the provision of special vehicles for monitoring of sanitation projects. And these were supplied to the Ghana Armed Forces and the Ghana Police Service, as well as some MMDCs to do their work. We are particularly happy that His Excellency, through his ingenuity and his compassion for the vulnerable, he has extended the free water supply to the vulnerable for another 3 months. And we call them the lifeline users and consumers of water, as well as of electricity. This will go a long way to heighten their hygienic practices and make sure that this epidemic is prevented in their midst. I know that what we couldn't even achieve in 10 years, this short period that His Excellency provided this exemplary leadership in the prevention and eradication of this pandemic, we have achieved in the area of sanitation vis-a-vis personal hygiene, environmental hygiene, etc., etc. I know that we shall all continue to observe the COVID protocols, especially the hand washing and making sure we sanitize our hands and our homes and do constant fumigation. I use this platform to also entreat all of us to have our homes fumigated to rid them of pests and other dangerous animals. I know also that with all the efforts being put in place, Ghana will surely defeat this pandemic. I thank you and I welcome you, and may the good Lord bless us all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give her another round of applause. And later this morning, the Sanitation Minister will lead in the inspection of the equipment and also inspect the guard of the human resource. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to introduce to you the Minister for Education, Honorable Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, who has also joined us. He will share a few words with us, and then after that, we will have the exhibition and inspection. Please, a round of applause for education.
Thank you. Nanano, my name, invited guests, members of the press, good morning. I'll first say I'm sorry for being late because there was an urgent meeting called in Parliament for newly elected MPs, and we had to attend. The little that I can say is that yesterday, 8 p.m., His Excellency the President addressed the nation. And in that address, he spoke about reopening of schools and the lessons that we have learned out of the pandemic. Schools are supposed to be reopened from the second week of January. And the President directed that all schools should be fumigated and disinfected before the kids, and as well as the provision of PPEs and observance of the COVID protocols before the students get in there. We hope that in partnering Zoom Lion and his companies and the sister companies that he works with, we can get the work done as quickly and as neatly and as efficiently and effectively as they've been doing to let school reopening happen on a smooth scale. We thank you, and we have observed that equipment that has been brought, and we hope that we'll be the first beneficiaries of the brand new equipment before probably they break down, so that it will be put to work in our schools, public schools all over the country, and private schools as well, so that kids can go back to school after a 9-month break. Thank you, and wish you all well.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for the Minister for Education, the Honorable Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Once again, we'd like to thank all the ministers of states who are here. While the Honorable Education Minister was speaking, there were some more who were joining us. We also want to thank MPs who are here, the chairman of the various MPs in Parliament who are present here, the heads of state agencies, the heads of security agencies, the clergy, traditional rulers, leaders of various groups. We've supported the Market Women Association. Thank you so much for coming. Of course, all other stakeholders in our fight against COVID-19, we are grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, we want to invite all our ministers who are here, the Minister for Sanitation, the Minister for Education, the Minister for Information, as well as the Minister for Works and Housing. Please, if you can join us here as we begin our inspection of the equipment, as well as the parade of personnel who have been very instrumental in our fight against COVID-19. Our ministers will be taken round by Reverend Kwame Adai and Major Doc. So Reverend Kwame Adai and Major Doc. The Minister for Aviation is also here. He's also joining. So all ministers, in fact, if you're a minister or a deputy minister, you can join the entourage, Council of State members, MPs. You can also join the chairman of the various MPs. I've spotted the Deputy Minister for Agric, Honorable Kennedy Osei-Nyako is also here. chairman of the Health Committee in Parliament, Honorable Dr. Kometro Miyama, is also here. So all the MPs, all ministers who are here, please join as we inspect these logistics and equipment and also take part in the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also want to plead that if we can have some of our traditional rulers join as well. The traditional rulers, the chiefs, Nime Name. They will also